Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a very, very big win for both President William Samoei Arap Ruto and Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections. Because the former CS for Interior, Dr. Fred Matiangi himself, who had officially announced his 2027 presidential bid just a few months ago, and he made it public, has made a sudden U-turn by folding his 2027 presidential bid, presidential ambitions, just to support Raila Odinga and President William Ruto in the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 general elections. Fred Matiangi has also declared his full support for Raila Odinga in the African Union Commission top job. He also has a message to Kenyans. Fred Matiangi said that Kenyans should respect his decision. I want to explain to you all this, and I'll read for you Fred Matiangi's information in this particular video here. So trust me, Fred Matiangi will not be in the ballot in the 2027 general elections. And I remember very well that I talked about this issue just recently, that currently the politics have changed completely. Therefore, you have to make a choice. You have to make the right decision. It is either you're supporting the DP Rigathi Gachagua together with the Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, together with the DAP party leader Eugene Wamalwa. Now, these leaders here and others who will join them will be or will form the next opposition. Or you either support President William Samoei Ruto together with Raila Odinga and the former head of state in the broad-based government. The broad-based government will actually form the next government in the 2027 general elections. Already, Fred Matiangi is making the right choice. That is what I strongly believe. Because first of all, it was not possible at all for Fred Matiangi to defeat both William Ruto and Raila Odinga combined in the 2027 general elections. It was not possible. Because first of all, Fred Matiangi does not have a political party. I mean, a strong political party. Fred Matiangi does not have the ground. President William Ruto has the largest political party in Kenya. Fred Matiangi also requires capital for campaigns to face William Ruto and Raila Odinga. President William Ruto, on the other side, has the advantage because Ruto currently, he is the president. Therefore, he has the deep state. William Ruto has the system. William Ruto has the government machinery. And on top of that, President William Ruto also has God and the people, the Wananchi. So it was not possible. It would not have been possible for Matiangi to defeat Ruto in 2027. And I've always said that the 2027 general elections, it will be a straight win for William Ruto. Ruto will be elected unopposed. Secondly, I believe that Matiangi made the right decision because from where Matiangi comes from, it will not have been possible for Matiangi to oppose Raila Odinga. The Gusii region at large has always supported Raila Odinga. They have always been in ODM. And that is why Raila Odinga made the decision to appoint the Kisii governor, Honorable Simba Arati, to be the ODM deputy party leader. So it wouldn't have been possible for Matiangi to oppose Raila Odinga campaigning for William Ruto or endorsing William Ruto's presidential bid. And thirdly, I believe also that Matiangi made the right decision, because Fred Matiangi supporting the broad-based government, he is rest assured 100% that he will get the government position. So if all this is well planned to 2032 general elections, Fred Matiangi has the best opportunity, the best chances to use to take over from William Ruto in 2032. It is possible. So let me give you all these details, and I will also read for you Matiangi's information. But before that, just a quick reminder that if you're listening to me and you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'm requesting you to please just take 1 second or two and subscribe down below for you to be able to receive more political updates from this channel like the one that I'm currently doing here. You can also give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend this video in particular and this platform to reach out to more people, because I believe that is the only way that we can improve this channel to grow. So to my returning subscribers, I just want to appreciate you, just to say thank you so much for your continued support. I don't take the support for granted. So let us begin right from here. About 3 months ago, Fred Matiangi officially announced his 2027 presidential bid. Let me read for you this statement that was announced by the nation. Let me just show you. It says, Fred Matiangi assembles machinery for 2027 State House race. It proceeds to say that the Canadian-based Dickens and Madson will be paid to lobby the executive and or the legislative branches of the governments of powerful nations, including the UK, Japan, and Kenya, and any other mutually agreed upon countries and international organization on Mr. Matiangi's behalf. So Fred Matiangi had already recruited, he had already hired this globally recognized firm called Dickens and Madson to lobby, to campaign for him here in Kenya and other powerful countries to make Matiangi be recognized. So the only reason as to why Fred Matiangi had declared his 2027 presidential bid, as per the information that I have, it is because Matiangi was being endorsed by the Gen Zs during the Gen Z's protest just a few months ago. Let me read for you this statement here, this article which says, shocking news, Gen Z's picks Matiangi. And I tend to think that Matiangi was being pushed to run for presidency by the people who are funding the Gen Z's protests. And that is why now that the Gen Z's protests are officially over, this is the time that also Fred Matiangi is giving up his 2027 presidential ambitions. So this is the statement from the Star, which says, Matiangi said he is always ready whenever he is called to serve in Kenya. In summary, Matiangi noted that he feels honored by the expectations from a section of Kenyans who wanted him to be in the ballot as the presidential candidate. And this is the exact words from Fred Matiangi. Said that, I have heard those comments and I am sincerely flattered. And I think those who can think I can run for the presidency. To be called to serve your country is a noble thing. And I will continue to serve Kenyans as long as I am alive. And God gives me breath of life and strength. So Matiangi said that he is always ready to serve Kenyans whenever he is called. But at the same time, Matiangi has urged Kenyans to respect his views and his decisions right now. But these are my views. I don't know what to think. First of all, I'm so happy for Raila Odinga because Raila Odinga is doing all this to President William Ruto. For Matiangi to accept to work with both Ruto and Raila Odinga, it is because of Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga also saved William Ruto during the Gen Z's protest. Raila Odinga is the only one who stood by William Ruto's side when everyone was was leaving. Number two, I also want to appreciate Matiangi for this handshake, for accepting to fold his presidential ambitions for President William Ruto. At least he can now prepare himself very well without being pushed for 2032. Because I believe that if Matiangi will be in the race together with Musalia Mudavadi in 2032, Matiangi has the best chances of being the president of Kenya. And also, finally, I want to appreciate also Raila Odinga's region, the Nyanza region, who have stood with William Ruto recently. They are showing massive support for William Ruto despite the fact that in the previous 2022 general elections, President William Ruto only acquired 1% of votes in the entire Nyanza region. So you can see that politics is shifting. That is why at the beginning of this video, I told you that you have to make the decision right now. Either you are with William Ruto and this group, or you decide to support Rigathi Gachagua and his group. That is it. I don't know what to think. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Let me see you again in my next video. Remember, my name is Jason. Have a good night.